Hey guys, it's Sami. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm doing a bit of a throwback video. So today I'm going to be doing the intimidating TBR tag. I was tagged by Sydney from, I'm gonna butcher it, I know I am, Lexicon Omnotopia. I don't know if that's right, but I'm gonna link down her channel down below. She's fantastic. She's pretty new and I think you guys should all check her out and give her some love. But I literally don't think I've done a tag in maybe 2 years, and they're always fun and they're definitely something very quick to film that still like brings a lot of joy, because I haven't done them in so long. They're not very popular. People don't really watch them anymore, but screw it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. And if you saw my Al's TBR, which I'll link up above, you know that I have 207 books on my TBR. So this is certainly an intimidating TBR. Let's just get into it. So the first question is, what book have you been unable to finish? And I think for that one I have to go with City of Lost Souls by Cassandra Clare. I originally was reading this series in 2015 or 2016, and I got to this book and I just couldn't finish it. I took the book out now because I'm gonna have to reread at least this book, if not the whole series. So it's certainly intimidating, especially since I hate that I've read like most of the series, and then like even the Infernal Devices, and I feel like I don't remember anything, and I feel like I would get the most benefit out of rereading, but I just couldn't finish this book, so now I'm just screwed. A lot of my intimidating books are by Cassandra Clare, so get ready to see her again. The next few questions all have the same beginning. It's, what book have you not read yet because? And this one, first question is, you just haven't had the time. And for this one I am going with a bigger book, and certainly one that's another series. I'm just not looking to start more series right now, and that is The Diviners by Liv Bray. It's big and it's a 4-book series, and I just don't have the time right now. I'm trying to finish other series on my shelf. As much as I would love to read this, I need to finish the other series I've started on my shelf, or I'm going to get into this hole again where I am reading a bunch of series like the first book and then I never finish the series, and then I have to reread books, and I don't want to do that. So yeah, this absolutely fantastic reviews. I've heard almost nothing but good things, and it's like spooky and it sounds really fun, and I'd love to get to it as soon as possible. The next is You Haven't Read It because it's a sequel. Hello, Lady Midnight. I have Lady Midnight and the second one, Lord of Shadows, up on the top shelf. You never see them up there, but I have them and they're giant, and I need to finish both The Mortal Instruments, The Infernal Devices, which I already finished, but I would like to reread it. And then there's like bind up books like the Bane Chronicles and Tales of the Shadowhunter Academy that you're all supposed to read before you read this, and I'm just like, it's a lot of reading. And then this is done. Like, I got this like on release day when this first came out in 2016 or something, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna catch up with The Mortal Instruments, I'm gonna read this, I'm gonna read them as they come out. And now there's already a new series coming out, and it's like, can I finish it before the next book in that series comes out? I don't know if I can. Intimidating. Like, I hate these books sitting up there because they stress me out. I'm just like, I want to read you, I do, but it's going to take forever to get to you. Next I haven't read yet because it's brand new. I believe this is the newest book, physical book, that I've got, and that is Love Boat Taipei by Abigail Hing Wen. And I want to get to this. It's definitely a book that sounds like it has everything that I want. I think it's fake dating. I think it has like a boarding school sort of scene. It talks about how there's all these like really rich kids and they're all interested in nightlife and partying, and she wants to care about her grades. And I feel like it's just going to be so much fun because this is like definitely a book that's like right up my alley. I've heard mixed things once again, but I really think this is going to be a really good book for me, and I'm so excited to read it. The next prompt is, you read a book by the same author and didn't enjoy it. So I recently read Heartless by Marissa Meyer and I gave it 2.5 stars. So now I'm really nervous to read Cinder by Marissa Meyer, which is a really popular series that a lot of people love, but I'm just not sure that Marissa Meyer's writing's for me. I'm just trying to figure out, it's like, did I just not like this book, or did I not like Marissa Meyer's writing? So that's makes me a little nervous because Marissa Meyer has a lot of books that seem kind of interesting. I don't think the superhero series is for me. Like, I just don't think that's going to be right. But I think this could be really fun, but I'm a little nervous if I'm actually going to like it. So we'll see eventually. The next prompt is a book you haven't read yet because you're just not in the mood for it. And for that, I'm going to have to go with We Are the Ants by Sean David Hutchinson. So this genre, I'd say hard-hitting contemporary with a speculative twist, or sort of like a fabulism element, In this case, I think it's aliens, but then it's not really dystopian. It's more of just like a twist. It's gonna take a lot for me to be like, okay, I really want to pick this up, mainly because I've noticed that hard-hitting contemporary just really isn't my thing, and it has to be something really specific for me to enjoy it. And usually that's like learning about other people's experiences, and I know this has a gay main character and I'm sure it touches on a lot of stuff. It still like has that speculative twist, and I'm just like, I don't know when I'm gonna feel like I'm going to pick this up. And Sean David Hutchinson has a lot of books and they all sound really interesting, but I just like, I'm trying to think like, when would I be like, I want to pick this up, like this sounds exactly like something I want to read. And it just like, I just have to pick it up sometime and I just don't know when, because it's not typically what I read. So I have to step out of my comfort zone to read this one, and hopefully I love it. But once again, this is a polarizing book, so I don't know. The next one is, you haven't read it yet because it's humongous, and that one is a pretty easy one, and that is The Book Thief by Marcus Zuzak. I don't think this is necessarily the biggest book on my shelf. Let's see. It says it's only 530 pages, but like when you look at this on your shelf, it's big, okay? Once again, this also kind of goes into the last one. Like, I just don't know when I'm gonna be like, oh, I really want to read The Book Thief, because it's just like not something I typically would want to pick up. Like, I really like historical fiction. I have loved all of Rudis Sepetys books, or Rudis Petty's, but this one being big, it's just like, and I don't know if I like his writing. I feel like it used to have like super high reviews, but lately it's been like more mixed, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. So the next one is, you haven't read it yet because it was a cover buy that turned out to have poor reviews. I haven't picked these out beforehand, so I'm just kind of like winging this a little bit. And I'm trying to think, because I don't usually buy books because of covers anymore. Let me think. Okay, so this took a little bit of thinking, and I'm still not really sure that I bought this just because of the cover, but I think the cover is why I ultimately bought this over other books that I had on my TBR, and that is Wild Beauty by Anne-Marie McLemore. And once again, like Sean David Hutchinson, this is magical realism, so it has like that speculative twist, and I'm just not sure I'm gonna like it. And while I think in general, I think BookTube likes this book a lot, it has not great reviews on Goodreads. I think it has like a 3.6, which I would usually start to consider it getting into the bad territory. Like anything under 3.75, I think we're starting to get like, it might not be that good. So it's like, once again, I bought I bought this because of the cover, and then it's a really it's really nice. But I mean, I also heard good things about it. But at the end of the day, I kind of did, because do I know if I'm gonna like this? Like, not at all. I feel like I probably won't, actually. This just gave me, just looking at all these books and just like thinking about it, I'm just like already stressed out. And because I'm silly, I just realized that the last question is, what is the most intimidating book in your TBR pile? I feel like it would have been one of these. Now I have to think. Because it might not be. And actually, I take it back, because I think this is probably one of the most intimidating books on my TBR, because everyone loves it. I literally don't think I've heard anything bad about it, and that is Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. I've yet to finish the Grisha trilogy. You probably know if you've been watching my channel a lot that I started it. I'm just not sure I'm gonna like this. Like, heist books, like maybe, and it's like, is there any romance in this? Because there's not. I don't know if I'm gonna like it. I'm just nervous about it, and it's intimidating because I'm like, okay, what if I hate it? What if I hate it? Yeah. Six of Crows. Notice how a lot of these are series and they're all big. Like, this isn't that big, but it's big. So I'm not gonna even try to hold up my little stack of books. Here they are. They're all big. I'm not gonna do it. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't have anyone to tag, because a lot of people that I would have tagged, Sydney already tagged, and I don't know who to tag. If you're watching this and you would like to do it, I tag you. I know that's lame, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting me and being lovely, and I will see you guys very, very soon. I hope you have a great day. Bye.